Hi friends, it's Shanna. Shop Glorious Day on this Saturday afternoon as the sun is dipping down slowly but surely on this weekend, closing weekend here at the Round Top Spring Show. I've ventured up to the Arbors again, was kind of touching base and visiting with friends a bit, and thankfully was able to catch Preservation Company here that's actually in the front, directly across from Market Hill. I had seen them in back at the last show, chatted a little bit, and thankful Abigail Butler, one of the daughters in this family business, is here and is going to share a little bit more about Preservation Company, a beautiful family business that I'm looking forward to having you hear about. So let's go in and meet Abigail Butler. Again, right across from Market Hill. It's gorgeous out right now. And while the Arbors is sort of officially closed and many are packing up, there are some vendors that are open here and still would welcome you now and tomorrow. So definitely, if you were planning to come, get on out. So Preservation Company, architectural doors, vintage goods. And you see here the doors, which she's going to share more about. I won't give it away, but rather striking and awesome to see here in this light, actually. So I'll let her tell you where they're from, but maybe we'll just get a little peek since we're here in the light before she gives us some information on kind of how this family business got underway. And yeah, look at these. So perhaps you're guessing. You can guess where they're from. But look. Let's take a look at this side too. Oh, beautiful in this light. Look. So we are at Preservation Company at the Arbors in the front row facing 237. That is open, tented, and still welcoming you to come and visit and shop. So let's find Abigail. Wiggle our way in here. There she is. Took me a little minute, but actually the sun was so beautiful, so I got up close to show some of the doors that were out front. That was really beautiful. So this is Abigail Butler from Preservation Company. So share a little bit more about this family business and how it got started and where you're based, just whatever you can share that folks would be interested to hear.
Let me think. So about 3 or 4 years ago, we started, about 7 years ago, we started collecting a bunch of old antiques and everything. My dad has always had a thing for antiques. So he always wanted like companion buildings and find these crazy creative unique things. And so
one of those like us, we just can't help ourselves. We're a particular kind.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Exactly. And so then he decided, so he's actually a builder and everything, and so he's just really drawn to a lot of the architecture of doors and everything.
Yeah.
So then we started a business, a brick and mortar store in Huntsville, Alabama, and we found a 1920s building actually. We renovated it, and so it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So we started filling our whole store with a bunch of these fun items and everything. Now, a couple years ago, my parents decided to go to Egypt for a fun, just a fun trip.
Yeah.
And he found so many of these really cool doors, and he's like, okay, I have got to have these back in my hospital location because that would be so sweet.
Yeah.
And so he gave me great contacts and everything, and we started getting them over here. So we decided, let's say about 3 years ago, we decided to come to this show, thinking it might be better than our name out there.
Right.
And so that's kind of how we're starting.
And when you were here in the fall, so just to, I guess, share, so the doors that we're going to see here today and that I kind of previewed a little bit already are from Egypt. In the fall, was it a shipment from somewhere else, or is that sort of the place that you mostly source the doors now?
It's mainly where we source for doors.
Okay.
I mean, our brick and mortar store in Huntsville, we do have a lot of doors from really all over the place.
Okay.
A lot of them are local. Some are from out of state. Some are from different random. You kind of
Sure.
It kind of makes its way down here. So
Right.
It's pretty fun to see all the different styles. And
Yeah.
all the history of each of them, and so
Yeah, neat. I'm just going to peek at these ones here. And so just share with us, I guess, someone might walk in here if they're not, and they might go, what do people do with these? Yeah.
So a lot of people, for instance, we have a lot of, even these doors, for instance.
Yeah.
You could do these as like a sliding door for a really big,
Oh, where they put them on a slider,
exactly.
right? Like a barn door sort of,
exactly.
vibe.
These are pretty tall and narrow. And so, some people join them together and use
Yeah.
this as one kind of standard door.
Sure.
We do a lot of customizing actually. So
Oh,
that
okay.
helps a
So you
lot.
help with it. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And yeah, we have a lot of
And these
There's a
panels
big
you were saying
selection,
too,
yes.
you actually turn them into other things as well.
yes, we do. So we do a lot of tables and coffee tables and everything.
Yeah.
And a lot of out of reclaim. These are made out of these doors actually.
Yeah.
And so we also do like breadboards out of boxcar flooring. It's really fun. The fun things that we get to do.
Yeah. Sounds like it a lot. And just mention, so you're one of how many children?
So there's 12 of us in total. And it's never boring. I'll say that.
Right. Wow.
It's fun.
That's so neat. Yeah. So show us around, I guess, a little bit more, just so people can get a sense for the different kinds of doors. So the glass, is it original glass in them, or?
A lot of this house is newer. They kind of, a lot of it they replaced before
Sure.
it was over here.
Okay.
They still have a lot of them actually, so that's really nice.
So these were painted. They've been stripped.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
And these doors are actually pretty fun because a lot of the glass on these,
Yeah.
they slide up instead of being individual. So
Oh,
it's just a
wow.
fun
Do
and
that
fun.
again. Gosh, look at that. No kidding. That is neat. I can't say I've ever seen one like that where you could just kind of slide the glass
Exactly,
right
that's
up.
why it's really nice. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Gosh. Okay. And what's the age? Do you have a sense for, like, do you know offhand, like, what the age range is?
Around, like the 17 or 1800s, they had a bunch of French and British settlements. There's the background on these. So,
Right.
And they were near Cairo. And so now we have all of this inspired architecture by them and everything. So people are like, Egypt, like, this isn't natural. This looks more
Sure.
European and everything.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of the story on those. We actually had recently, it was one from the 1700s. It was a beautiful door. It was like solid. You could see how worn down the wood was.
Wow.
And it sold so fast.
I bet.
People loved it.
Yeah.
It's pretty big too. So it's been really fun.
Well, I had captured the kind of carving and this
Yes.
pair right here. Gosh.
It's crazy.
That looks pretty special.
On all of them. It's like, you can't even imagine how many hours were put into making it.
And does it say the age here,
They
or
don't
how?
have the age on
Don't
some,
have a
so
yeah.
You kind of have to, some of them have to kind of guess on the wood and everything and how worn down, but
These are amazing. This pair here. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't expect. I don't know. I'm just kind of surprised myself to hear they came from Egypt. Yeah, and so what about like the hardware? They're just kind of stripped of hardware, or is that sort of maintained and repaired, or?
So most of these already have, they have some of the hardware on them, and we have a lot of the missing pieces, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
So a lot of time we either match it up to what we have on the door already, kind of fit it up, fix it and everything, make it very usable. And sometimes people just go ahead and take them off and reroute for some new hinges. So
Sure.
That depends on what you prefer. But
Yeah. Look at that. Well, maybe we'll go out back into the light and just get a better sense. And what you have kind of in the center section here in the tables too.
Absolutely. Yeah, so here we have a lot of reclaimed wood corbels. So all
Yeah.
of these are reproductions.
Okay.
And these ones are original. So these two right here, they're legit old.
These are legit old. And how do you know offhand? Not sure.
I know. Some of these are.
These are from Egypt too, though.
Yes, ma'am. So all
Wow.
of these are-
Wow. Beautiful. Oh, and I'm going to sneak by for a little picture of your family. Look. Preservation Company, Vintage Goods. How beautiful. In Huntsville, Alabama. This little one too. Reclaimed and reimagined. I love that. Love that. Well, yeah, we'll just share a little more detail of some of the different doors that are out here. No, go ahead. No, it's okay.
You're good.
It's okay. That's funny. So just to see the variety. So the mirror is placed after something that you do or that's done there?
So a lot of it, some of the mirrors do come in,
Okay.
With it, but a lot of the time we do replace it with some new fun glass or new
Sure.
mirror. Kind of depends, again on your taste and everything.
Right. Gosh. So beautiful. And I kind of want to tuck in and see the pair in behind there.
Yeah. So
What does it say on there? Early 1900s. Alexandria, Egypt.
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. And do people use them like in the garden? I mean, I want to see like a scrapbook of like how everybody's using the doors.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time, people use them as their front doors, which is really fun. I love it when people do that because it's
Yeah.
really just a fun centerpiece to their entire house.
Right. So people actually work with their like they pick
Yes,
doors
they do.
and like work with their builder in advance. Like these are the
Exactly.
doors we
And
want.
that's
Wow.
the nice part. When they're coming in their building, they don't, they frame it
Yeah.
around the door instead of having to find something to
Retrofit
fix
it, yeah, or
Exactly.
something.
And so that's much harder to do, but it is possible a lot
Yeah.
of the time.
Wow.
And so, for instance, like these ones, really recently,
Mm-hmm.
I had someone get the pair, and they did use them for like an orchard type thing, which is really cool to me.
Yeah.
They kind of wanted like a iron look to it, as
Yeah.
like opening gate type thing.
Right.
It's really fun.
I mean, the patinas and just the whole vibe of them. I was kind of picturing like little kind of garden. I don't
Yeah,
know, some kind of
absolutely.
garden. Love them. Well, gosh, so great variety, all different sizes. What's the tallest? Do you know the tallest doors? Now we're gonna do trivia.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Actually, no. These
Oh gosh, look
here.
at these.
massive doors. I'd be so interested to find out what building these came out of. I mean, you can even see the
Iron
hinges
door,
here.
Alexandria.
They're
Look at
absolutely
this.
huge. So it's pretty incredible, the iron and like
How tall are they? I know. I'm gonna back up so they can see. Look. Right. So what would that be? 12 feet or something, maybe?
Yes, ma'am. And I can find that right now.
Let's do this. Now we're gonna figure it out.
Okay, so they're a little over 10 foot, so 10'8".
10-8. Wow. 11-foot doors. Beautiful. Wow, well, this has been so fun. What a neat visit. And I'm so glad, since I'd sort of missed you or only caught you in passing at the fall show, we'll say thank you to Abigail. What a pleasure. And thank you so much for taking the time to share.
Yeah,
and it's been a
absolutely.
delightful visit, too. So informative and great to see all these doors from Egypt here with Preservation Company.
Yes, ma'am.
And you expect to be at the Arbors in future shows,
Yes,
too?
ma'am, we do. Yeah, probably in a different location, but we'll be here. So,
Right. Okay, so find them here at the Arbors, and their tent is still open, as you see, with folks coming in, so you can still get by and meet them too. All right, so we'll say bye for now. Thank you again, Abigail, and we'll continue on. I have another friend actually right next door that I'm hoping we'll do a story with. So signing off for the moment, Shanna, shop, glorious day. Bye for now.